I hope you're well and welcome to another video. Good morning, good afternoon or good evening whenever you're watching this. I hope everyone is good. I'm doing a quick little Q&A video today. I did record one earlier, but I didn't like the lighting, and now it's still light outside because the clock's going forward in the UK. It looked awful, and they say daylight is usually the best key to making film videos, but it looks like I'm going to have to start filming during the night until I get a camera. But anywho, I hope everyone is well. As I said, I'm going to do a quick little Q&A video. I've got a couple of questions that people have asked. I had quite a few actually, who either Instagrammed me like privately or commented below on one of my YouTube videos. So thank you to whoever you are, and I'm going to answer them. I've got a piece of paper here, and I'm going to answer them one by one. I'm going to go straight into this video. I haven't got much battery and I haven't got much time, so I'm going to go straight into it. So sorry if I am rambling through. But the first question was, what's my age and where do I live? So to answer that first question, I hate answering my age, but my age is 25. I just turned 25 in January. And I live in Bedfordshire, which is about 40 minutes from London. Not far at all from London. Also not far from other places as well. But yes, so London is quite easy to get to, either via train or driving, so we are quite lucky in that aspect. Second question is, do I have a boyfriend? And if so, can he feature in my videos? I don't have a boyfriend. I am. My last proper serious relationship was probably around about 3-4 years ago. I can't even remember. But he lived in London and we used to commute backwards and forwards via train. A lot of people have asked, am I actively looking? Do I want a boyfriend? And stuff like that. I think I do need to make a separate video on this, about marriage and children and stuff like that. But I'm not actively looking. I'm kind of just waiting for it to happen. I was actively looking before, last year and the year before, and every person that I met either just fooled me over or wanted marriage and kids, and I wouldn't mind marriage, but I don't want kids, and I have made that decision quite clearly. Last year, the year before, I was quite certain. To be honest, I was quite certain, 4 or 5 years ago. So, I'd rather not, have kids. Not saying I don't like my friends' kids or anything, because most of my friends have children. Not that I don't love them, I love them a lot, but I just don't want kids of my own, and I've seen what they're like out and about, and I can't deal with it. So, no, I don't want kids, and I'm not actively looking for a boyfriend. If the right person comes along. I love how my life is at the moment, going on holidays, spending time with my friends, especially my best friend. But there is times that where I am lonely in my flat, and it would be nice to have somebody else. When I'm not seeing, Lauren, she's with her boyfriend. I don't want to have to keep nagging my friends, and if I'm bored or if I'm feeling lonely, I don't want to have to keep putting it onto them. So it would be nice to have somebody, but I'm not going to force myself. As I see it, I'm going to just wait for it to happen. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, and I'm 60 and I have a house full of dogs, I'll be quite happy with that, to be honest. So, no fault to anybody. I just don't want, kids, and I don't really want marriage, but I would want marriage just to have a Christmas party kind of thing. So that's the only reason why I want marriage. I know it's a serious thing, but it wouldn't be serious if it was me. So no is the answer. Going to the third question. The third question is, what holiday destinations do you want to go to that's on your list? Now, me and Lauren have a pretty big list. I mean, there's not one place that we want to go to on holiday. If we're not tagging each other in holiday deals every day, then we feel like there's something wrong with one another. That we're like ill or something. But we both love holidays. We both want to travel. And I want to go pretty much everywhere. At the moment, we're avoiding places like Turkey and stuff just because of what's happened, and it's a big thing at the moment not to travel to these places. But I would love to travel, obviously, anywhere. And that is my goal, to travel everywhere. And I will do it in time. And, you know, we've got a couple of holidays coming up this year. Hopefully another one. Hopefully a big one next year. So I'm hoping, it is my and Lauren's 10-year anniversary. She probably hates me saying this. But me and Lauren have known each other for 10 years. And I feel like we need a big holiday. Whether it is to the US, whether it's anywhere, I feel like we need to have a big holiday to celebrate. So, obviously, I'll do a video on that separately when we finally decide what we're doing. We're still knowing what we're doing. But I am looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to all the destinations to come. But I pretty much want to go to US, China, Japan, Bali, everywhere, like anywhere and everywhere I want to go. We'd love to go to Dubai again. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But we've got a couple of holidays lined up this year, so it's going to be good. But I would love to travel pretty much everywhere. There's not a destination that I don't want to go to. So you'll see some pictures, videos, or whatever, of where we go and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it. And moving on to the next question. The next question is about tattoos. They know I have one tattoo, and would I want any more, and if so, what? Actually, quite recently I've been looking more in depth into what tattoo I want next, and I've been really craving one recently. And I would like my next one to be a Disney one. I want a Disney mandala with all things from the classic movies that I love in this mandala. So, for instance, Cinderella with a shoe, Sleeping Beauty with a crown, Beauty and the Beast with the rose, something like that. I would absolutely love. Me and Laura are going to Brussels Tattoo Convention this year and London. And I was thinking, do I get one at the London Tattoo Convention? If I have the money, I would love to have it. So I'm considering, but it's not 100% sure. It all depends on money, because we're going away this year quite a lot. So it's got to be money for that as well. But I would definitely say I want one next year. I would love another matching tattoo with Lauren. Whether it be a sort of medium-sized piece or whatever. I would love it on my leg. I think we should get one, considering again it's our 10-year anniversary next year. I would like to get a matching tattoo of all the things that we love, but obviously it being a little bit different as well in a way. We did speak about this not long ago, but I think we need to sort of decide on it maybe later on in the year what we want to do. Once we know what we're doing for holiday and stuff, then maybe see what we do next year with it. So exciting stuff coming up, but I would love to have a Disney tattoo, yes. I would also love to have Christmas tattoos, and I'm putting tattoos at the end because I would love very many of them. I don't know what I would go for yet. It would be something that I would need to research, but I would love Christmas tattoos. So that could be something else as well that I would do in the future. But mainly I am looking forward to mainly getting Disney one this year or next year. So yes, I would love some more tattoos. And moving again on to another question. The last but not least question is a question someone asked me on my comments on my YouTube video, was about my fear of flying. Now, a lot of you know I have a huge fear of flying. I get really sick, anxious. I don't talk. when I'm due to come up to another holiday or flight or whatever. And people ask me, how do I get through it? I want to make a separate video on this, but I don't really have a strategy of what I do to get through it. I'm actually really considering going to do a course or seeing somebody about a fear of flying, because one thing that I will never do, that you've probably heard, I will never ever ever let my fear of flying stop me from travelling the world. I want to travel the world, whether it is with Lauren, whether it was with whoever. I want to see everywhere and everything, and if that means I've got to go via plane, which most of it is, then I have to do it. End of the day, that's my goal. I want to see all these places on my bucket list before I die, and if I do it I have to do it via the plane. That's how I have to do it. I find it quite hard and quite stressful, and my anxiety really goes high when I know I'm having to fly. I think I'm getting better at it. Probably the best person to ask is my best friend, because I've been on holiday with her mostly on flights, and she will tell you whether I am or not. I think she said to me before, she said I am. I feel like I'm not getting worse, but I am getting a little better, but tiny steps. Like before, I used to not be able to, like the whole, like when we were like that in the air. Now I'm okay. I don't mind if we're like that in the air, but I still can't get off my seat to go to the toilet. Silly little things like that. I hate taking off. I'm worried sick about it the night before. I don't sleep well the night before. And I want to get this over. It's not going to be something that's overnight. It may take a year, it may take years, but I do not ever want my friends or whoever, not want to go because of my fear, my fear. End of the day, I want to go because I want to see these places and I want to go on holiday. And if I have to fly, I have to fly. And most of the time it is I have to fly. If you've seen all the places I've already been to, mostly they have been flying. And yes, I've hated most of the time every minute of the flight. But it's, to me, I always think about the end destination. Just think, when I'm off this plane, I'm going to be at, another destination. So that's, I think, the only thing that gets me through. I am trying, I think it's diazepam. I will be trying that probably for my next flight, to see how I get on with that, because I forgot to take it on my last one. It's supposed to calm the nerves, but I would like to try stuff without using medication, maybe like natural. So hopefully hopefully this will work. I won't say it'll be an overnight fiction. It will definitely work, but I'm going to try it and see how I get on. But I would like to make a separate video on fear of flying and everything about it. So that would probably be another thing that would come up that I would do. But yes, I'm going to end this Q&A video here. Sorry if it feels like I've rushed it, but it is starting to get darker, and I don't want the lighting to go all funny. I think it already has anyway. But if you want any more in-depth answers to this, you're welcome to message me on Instagram or comment below. Any suggestions are obviously very much welcomed, so comment below or Instagram me. I have got a couple of videos that are lined up for the next couple of weeks. I also have an Easter video maybe coming out next week, depending on how it goes. This week I won't have any more videos coming out because I am working Thursday to Saturday and I'm busy Sunday. I might be able to get a video out, maybe film one this week, hoping, but I thought I'd get this video out this week because then you've got one video to watch. Not that anybody cares, but we'd also like to thank everybody's support as well. Some of your lovely comments are amazing, and it makes me want to do it even more. I'm still quite shy to this whole thing, but I slowly gain a little bit more confidence each time. So yes, I should have a video out of an Easter video haul thing out probably next week, not this week. But I have another few videos lined up that I would like to do as well. I'm also going to do another Q&A maybe in a few weeks' time of the other questions that I had, and obviously wait for more questions. And obviously, I know a lot of people I know a lot of people asked as well about me doing a tattoo video, my experience on my first tattoo. So I might do that, but I'm not really. It's such a small tattoo that I haven't had that much experience in it. So it was so, quick and, first time kind of thing. I didn't really have much to say about it, but I might talk about it in the video. And obviously you guys let me know what you want me to talk about in a video, any suggestions. If you want me to do a more in-depth talk about anything that I've said in this video, let me know. Sorry for the quick ramble on, my battery is dying. But I hope you all have an amazing Easter if you celebrate it. I hope you all have a lovely time with your family, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, husband, wife, whatever, whoever it is, have a great time. I am working Thursday to Saturday, so sad times, but I'm off Sunday. And I shall see you guys probably next week now for another video. But don't be afraid to message me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions or anything at all. So I hope you like this video. Sorry that it seemed quick, but I hope you did like it. If you'd like an expansion kind of video, let me know, and I will do it. Anyway, have an amazing week, have an amazing weekend, have an amazing Easter, and I will see everybody next week. Much love. Bye.